Okay, we're going to do a snatch masterclass now. So, I'll talk you through this as it goes, pausing it along the way, and then I'll show you a few reps. So, we'll get into the hinge position like normal. Grab the bell, just like a single arm swing. Take the slack out of the bell. So notice, hinge position, flat back, hips back, above the knees, below the shoulders. Shoulders are as square as possible. Vertical shins, most of the weight on the heels, toes gripping the ground. Slack's taken out of the bell. And then you throw it behind. Boom. So, here, hips are loaded, bell's high above my knees. My arm is in contact with my inner thigh. So when I project my hips forward, this is exactly the same as the swing so far. Same as the swing, till there. So once this happens, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my shoulder where it is, and I'm going to try not to shrug my shoulder, but I'm going to pull my elbow back. So I've got a loose grip on the bell, because that bell is now traveling. So it's not, all I need to do is hook my fingers around it. I don't need to be gripping it very hard. Got a loose grip on the bell, and I'm just going to pull my elbow back. Like that. So you're keeping the bell as close to your body as possible. So now, instead of the bell flying up to here, I've changed the trajectory of it, and it's now coming up close to my body, and it's now traveling this way. It's going to come back slightly, obviously, but it's now traveling straight up. Okay? And you'll also notice a loose grip here, which allows it then. So I've not got it locked out above my head yet, but it's already resting on my forearm. So when people say the snatch bangs the forearm, it's technique. Notice again, still a loose grip. And then there we are. I wedge myself underneath it, locked out. So there we are. The bell is locked out. So this is the same position as a military press. Got this line down here, all this muscle and bone underneath the bell. So now what I'm going to do, still a loose grip, I'm going to throw the bell, flip it, I'm going to kind of bend my wrist forwards, flick my wrist, and the bell will come up and over. Like that. So we're not casting it forwards, we're casting it up and over, and then I'll bend my elbow there, still keeping the bell as close to my body as possible. So my hand is at forehead height, and that bell is already in the correct position to swing back between my legs. My arm is bent, and the bell is going to be traveling this way, and I'm keeping it as close to my body as possible. Okay, so I've already flicked it. I haven't thrown the bell forwards to come all the way out here and come round back through my legs. I've just flicked it, and I'm now guiding it down in the same trajectory as it went up. So you imagine you're doing this in a phone box. You imagine there's a wall here. So I'm letting the bell come straight down. So as it comes down, it's traveling this way. So what I've done is from where the previous place I paused it, where it was at my forehead height, I've started to throw it kind of at my belly. But as it's traveling, it'll be coming down. So you throw it at your belly, but it still keeps traveling down. So now, look where it's going to go. It's going to go back through my legs, above my knees, with a hand above my knees. The top of my arm is going to become part of my body again. My forearm is going to touch my inner thigh. And then there we are. We're back, flat back, bell nice and high, lat engaged, top of my arm, part of my body. This is touching my inner thigh, shins vertical, feet flat on the floor, gripping the ground. This is where we want to be. So a lot of people you'll see will drop the bell and it'll come straight down again through here, and then they'll try and hike it all the way back up. So if that's happening, you need to work on getting your hinge. This should be exactly the same as the kettlebell swing. So this is the same position. It's the hinge. I'm as deep in that hinge as I am during a swing because it's my hips that get the bell above my head and nothing else. My arm just guides it there. So if you watch, bang, pull the elbow back, loose grip on the bell, it flicks round, it's already on my forearm, rests gently, boom, nice straight line all the way down to my foot, supporting the bell, give it a flick, loose grip, stays close to your body, it's already in the right position now, throw it back towards your belly and it goes back behind you. One more, bang, pull it, loose grip, flick it above your head. Then, flick of the wrist, bend your elbows, bell stays close to the body, it's already in the right position, throw it at your belly, and there it is, bang, right back into that hinge position. One more. Notice I'm not leaning back as well. There you go, loose grip, very important. And then you finish it exactly the same as a swing. Boom, rest it on the floor. Any questions? Hit me up.